Hello everyone. In the last video, we are talking about development, and in this video, we are talking about the GDP, the most important terminology of the economy, that is GDP. In the 10th class, you read GDP, and in below, you can read in about GDP, what is GDP, how it changes, or anything in the form either in the newspaper, magazine, or in the speeches of our political leaders. So, the GDP. What is the full form of GDP? Is gross domestic product. Gross means total. Domestic means anything that is produced in the territory of the country, or you can say that anything that is produced in the territory of India. And product is simple goods and services. Okay, here the total value of all final goods and services produced in the country and in a year. Here are 3 points to be noted: final goods, services, final goods and services, particular country, and year. Here, 3 points to be noted. Now, the first point is final goods and services. Final goods and services का मतलब होता है anything that is finally produced and go to the market, right? For example, pen, paper, laptop, we use them, that are the final goods. For pen, there is a use of plastic, there is a use of ink, but we don't care about that because they are the intermediary good. Anything that is used for the production of another thing is known as intermediate good. We cannot take them in GDP or in final goods. Okay. In the same, for the laptop, there are a lot of things are required. They are assembled, but we calculate only laptop. We does not calculate that intermediate. The second point is country. What does it mean? Here, country means a single territory. Means the, anything that is produced by the outside the country is not calculated in domestic product. Here we are talking about domestic product. Domestic, that means anything that is produced in our country only, not outside. And in a year, here year is, what does it mean? Year means a financial year. What is financial year? The financial year is a year in which we are looking about the uh, transactions of the business, right? Financial year of India is from 1st April to 31st March. Keep in your mind this date. This is your financial year. Before ending the financial year, our finance minister present the budget for the next financial year. Get my point? So here the word financial year is important. We are talking about financial year, and financial year is that year in which we look upon the business transactions. What can be go, what can be in, what can be outflow, what can be inflow, all are measured in that year. Okay. The next is GDP is used for measure the economic growth, but it does not use to measure the happiness and well-beingness. How a person can be grow, it does not measure by the GDP. It is totally measure the final goods and services of the country. Okay, that's it for GDP.